Hey American Pacific Mortgage family and friends, Kurt Reisig, your lone warrior here today. I'm in San Antonio, Texas for a VA conference where I'm learning more about how American Pacific Mortgage can be a leader in providing VA loans to veterans, active service members, and their families. You know, American Pacific Mortgage is now the 38th largest VA lender in the country. We climbed from number 62 just a year ago. A lot of it attributable to our branch right here in Texas and their partner branch in Hawaii, Aligned Mortgage, who I'm also here seeing. They've been doing an incredible job. And appropriately so, I'm recording this message to you in front of the Alamo, the site of the epic battle in 1836 where the Texans were fighting for independence from the Mexicans. It's where Davy Crockett and Jim Bowie died in that battle. But I'm really here to talk to you today and one last message about our most recent summits and just recap the key things we talked to you guys at those summits. You know, number one was the preponderance of market shifts, how often they take place, and how we've seen many of them over the years. In my 33 years in the business, I've seen 6 of them. And when these market shifts come, we have to adapt aggressively. And that was the second message. It's about adapting. It's a choice to adapt. And it's normal part of the business to need to adapt to a new market, to recreate yourself, to redraft your vision for what you want your business to look like, and then come up with a new plan. And this is something you're going to have to do multiple times in your career if you're going to be in this business for many, many years. And American Pacific Mortgage is leading the way when it comes to adapting. Let's take right now as an example. Many of our branches and loan officers are fighting battles, pricing wars that are coming from the wholesale channel. We talked about this at the summit, where certain wholesalers have been undercutting the entire market and creating pricing challenges for many of our loan officers, losing deals. We don't want that to happen. We know we need to support you, your branches, and your families with the best options available. So we've opened up wholesale channels for all of you so that you can make sure that if you're losing a deal for price or you're losing a deal for product, you have other avenues that you can go to for those loans. No other mortgage banker is doing this, but you guys should know some key things. Number one, when we broker loans, American Pacific Mortgage makes no money. We lose money when you broker loans. It doesn't help the organization at all. It helps you, and that's why we're doing it. Number two, you can't broker FHA loans and rarely VA loans. So if you're going to try, you've got to get your manager approval, and you're really not supposed to be doing that. And number three, we're going to focus on national or regional wholesale relationships. We're not going to open up dozens of wholesale relationships, people you know and like. We're going to focus on national relationships so we can manage these things from a high level and we can manage them economically for you. You can count on us staying focused on this and making sure that you can continue to be competitive in the marketplace and not lose deals. You got that? So, just like we encourage you to adapt, we have adapted as well, and that's just something you can always count on at American Pacific Mortgage. Adapting to the markets, changing with the times as we need to continue to support you guys. No other lender is going to adapt like we have. No other lender, independent mortgage banker, is going to give you these options to broker loans at our own expense, but we are, because that's what adapting is about. That's what serving loan officers and branch managers is all about, and that's what we do at American Pacific Mortgage. Here at the Alamo, you've had another message from your lone warrior. Until I talk to you again, battle on.